Good morning, students. So, from today, we are going to start our next chapter, chapter 4, sorting materials into groups. So, first of all, let us understand what sorting means. Sorting means to separate according to the type. For example, when we look around, we find ourselves surrounded by a number of objects. Some of these different objects are made from a number of different materials, while others are made using the same material. For example, both desk and chair are made from wood, while pen and dustbins are made using the plastic. So you have got one characteristic on the basis of which you can separate the desk, chair, pen, dustbins into different categories. You have seen in the school also on what basis do you sit in different classes? On the basis of the standard. The first standard student is sitting in the different class and the second standard student is sitting in the other class. So in the same way the objects are also classified into different categories. So the process of sorting and grouping things according to their properties and uses is called classification. So, this is what the classification is. It means that classification means that you are sorting and grouping the things according to their properties as well as the uses. So, here you can see that a thing can be made up of different materials. For example, a plate or a thali is made from steel, glass as well as plastics. Many other things are also used to make the plate. In the same way, the pen can be made using the plastics as well as the metal. So, on what basis? For example, I have given you 10 pens and some of them are made up of plastics and some of the pens are made up of the metals. I told you to separate these pens on the basis of what material they are made up of. So, what would you do? You would categorize the pens in two different groups. One group would be that in which the plastic pens are included and the other group would be that in which metal pens would be included. So you have got one category, one classification method, one property on the basis of which you could classify the pens. So there are many other properties like this. The other thing is that many things can be made from the same material. For example, I take wood. Okay, I have taken a material named wood. Out of wood, I can get a lot of things. A plethora of things are there around us which are made up of the wood. For example, the chair, table, plow, bullock cart, and its wheels. Not only these, a lot many more things are there which are made up of the wood. So, out of one material only, I could find a lot of things around me which are made up of it. In the same way, I have taken, for example, I have taken paper. So, out of paper, lot of things you can see around you. For example, the books, notebooks, newspaper, toys, calendars, and many more things to go. So, not only a few things, you are getting a lot of things made up of a single material. Okay, so you have seen two things here. First of all, we saw that pen can be made up of two materials, that is plastic as well as the metal. These are the materials. Plastic and metal are the materials and pen is an object. So one object can be made up of a lot of materials and out of one material we can get a lot of objects. So there are two ways in which we saw about the materials and the objects. For example, here you can see there are a lot of objects here. These are the objects. Okay, the name by which we call them are the objects. For example, I'll call it the desk, I'll call it the chair, this is the books, notebooks, pencil case, backpack, etc, etc. So these are the materials. Now let us see of which, these are the objects. Now let us see of which material they are made up of. For example, This desk is made up of which material? Material is wood. Chair is made up of wood. Books are made up of paper. Notebooks are also made up of paper. These scissors are made up of plastic as well as the metal at the front side. This calculator is made up of plastic. This pencil sharpener is made up of the plastic as well as the metal. Now let us see this stapler. Stapler also uses the plastic and the metal in its formation. Now let us see this backpack. Backpack can be made up of the cloth as well as the it uses the plastic also in its formation. These clips, you have seen the paper clips, right? So the paper clips are made up of the metals. So you have seen here that we found a lot of materials here, out of which different types of objects have been formed.